Hello and thank you for viewing this video training. In this video training, we'll be reviewing the steps the DC manager will follow to assign tags to counters during the physical inventory. That'll be step number 6.1 of our checklist, uh, assigning tags and beginning the count process for the physical inventory. So you will go to your physical inventory portal, and you have here your tags available for your physical inventory. For this, you will be using your filters to make your selection on what tags you want to assign to what counter or to what themes. You will have to know that you have to, besides the system generated tags, which are the ones that have been created by the system because it knows it has inventory sitting in a locator. You also created dynamic tags in case the counters find any inventory sitting in a locator the system doesn't think we have. So you have to assign both the system tags and also a supply of dynamic tags to your counters. And you can use these filters here to select whether it's a system tag or a dynamic tag. So let's start there. So for this video, we'll be assigning first system tags. You can do that by applying a filter on the dynamic tag and say that you don't want to see any dynamic tags, and apply your filter. And now we have 54 tags. They are system tags, not dynamic tags. I imagine the practice will be for the DC manager to use the locator rows to assign counters, because the count it will be geographical, meaning that you don't want the counters to be jumping from one bin or one area to the next. So you will be assigning tags in order by row, and for that you can select here the locator. In this case, all of our locators starts with HS because we only froze for this training HLD. But in real life, you'll have locators with A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth. So you can apply your locator filter to say you want tags where the locators begin with, and you can just say A or B or the like. So in our case, this is not a perfect example, but I'll use, for example, HS01 and apply. So now it's telling me that out of our 64 or 54 tags that we had available, 17 are located in HS1, right? And here, you can either select them one by one or click the check mark at the top and select them all, which is what I'll do. I'll select all. And once you have your selection made, you'll go to Edit, and under Count Lead, you will search and find your counter. So in this case, I'm going to assign this counts to myself to complete the training and click Save. And now all of these tags have been assigned to myself, the ones I selected HS1. So then I can just clear my filter and look for what else do we have. HS2, for example, filter by locators, tags with locators that begin or equal HS02 and apply. So now we have 15 tags for this locator. And you will just continue doing the same thing until you assign tags to all your counters. So I'll assign these ones again to myself. All right, and let's say that I am done assigning system tags to myself. Now I have to assign dynamic tags. So I will clear my filter, filter by. Instead of no, now I want to say yes. I want to see only dynamic tags. I'm sorry, you have to clear the filter and then yes and apply. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I have the locator still going on. So dynamic tags, yes. So we have our 10 dynamic tags. I'm going to assign the first 5 to myself. So we have 5 selected, edit, find your counter and click save. So I am done assigning tags to this counter. You can just, like I said before, you can just continue using your filters and assign your tags to counters, remembering that you have to also assign dynamic tags. So once it's done, you will ask the counters to go to their tablets, get a connection in the office where you have Wi-Fi, and ask them to refresh their tags. So click here in the hamburger menu and click refresh tags. And select remaining tags. So I have 32 tags I assigned to myself. So this is the counter already has the tags reflected in their tablets, and then you can move to start the counting process. Thank you for viewing this training. We hope that you find it useful.